Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a little garden makeover that I did in the corner of my yard. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you the steps that it took to get there. And if you could smell these blossoms, you'd be in heaven. This is orange tree blossoms and it was just loaded. Okay, see you in a second. What you see here is the before picture, and you can tell that this corner needs a lot of help. I worked on this section in between rainstorms, and I am in Southern California, and we had a lot of rain. So this project took me over the course of a couple of weeks to get it done because at times it was very, very muddy. So the first thing I'm doing here is I'm taking out all of the bricks that I have along the edging, and I'm definitely wearing gloves because that rock will tear up your hands. Now that I have all of the brick edging removed, I need to start removing all of the rock. And the reason why I'm removing the rock is because I need to add some soil amendment. My soil is just hard clay soil. So you'll see here in a minute, I'll put in a little clip of what my soil is like. You can see how much clay is in my soil. It's quite a bit. So as a general rule, succulents do not like a heavy clay soil because they can become really waterlogged since that clay holds onto the moisture. I have found that some of my succulents have done well in the clay soil, but I wanted to make sure I gave these guys a really good chance to survive. All right, let's hurry up and get this part of the job over with. Now that all the rock has been removed, I need to add the soil amendment, but first I need to loosen up the soil a bit. And you'll notice I'm not putting my foot on the shovel. I would break my foot doing that because this soil is so darn hard, so I just have to use the muscle of my arms. Once in a while there is a soft spot here in the soil, but it's not very much. Now that the soil has been loosened up a bit, I'm going to add a bag of soil. And this soil is a cactus, citrus, and palm soil mixture. So I'm only going to be adding just the one bag and mix it up a bit here. I probably could have used 2 bags of soil here, but I'm only going to go with the one. Okay, it's back to digging again, and I'm really happy that this section is small. My back really appreciates it. Let's get this job done. Finally, it's time to plant, and the rosemary bush is going in first. And by the way, rosemary is very drought tolerant, so it is really compatible with succulents. Normally I do not use fertilizer on my succulents, but I will use it on larger plantings like shrubs and trees. I'll put a starter fertilizer in. I have my plants laid out in the general spot where I want to plant them, and you'll notice I'm holding up the plant and I have a piece of paper taped on there with a number written on it, and what I did was I wrote down the height of the plant, how big it is supposed to get, because I don't want to put, you know, small ones behind large ones and so on. And I'm not that familiar with succulents yet. I've been planting them for about 1.5 years now, so I really want to make sure that I'm not, you know, putting the wrong heights in the wrong area. So by taping those numbers on there, it helped me out a lot. It's time to put the rest of the plants into the ground, so I will speed this part up. Okay, so here's the finished product. I should probably film maybe when it's not quite so sunny, but it's nice to have it. Okay, I put together all 3 of these pots, and I have rosemary plant here, which has the blue, and then a little bit of orange here on that plant, and I wanted to pick it up in the pots to kind of accent it. And I first started planting this, and I was not going to put the pots in here, but I felt it needed some height and something in the corner, so that's why I put those in here. But I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. You can see them there. Here's a close-up look, and then here is the rosemary bush. It is a Tuscan blue. And this plant right here is Peperonia graveolens, Ruby Glow. And over here I have, let me see, I think that is the Sedum Nussbaumranium. And this is red carpet crassula. And these are Fred Ives. And then I have these spotted throughout this plant here, and that is the Crassula Daydream, this multicolored one, and it gets pink edges, so when it gets stressed out and a lot of sun, it'll be really pink on the edges. Okay, and then here's some more of that, I think this is Sedum Nussbaumranium. Yes, Nussbaumranium. Okay, and here is a Fred Ives Graptovaria. This one, I'm not sure what it is. Let's see if I can give you a better look here. And same with this one. This one might be some type of Echeveria, but I think it's really pretty. And it looks like it's getting ready to bloom. And then here is my Dudleya farinosa, and this one I'm not sure of the name either. And this is Rochia falcata, helicopter plant. I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, one more item way in the back. Now this is Kalanchoe Humilius Desert Surprise, and I thought that was really pretty too, and you can see that it's flowering there. So that is the finished product. I'm really happy with the way everything turned out here. And I put the some rock in there just to give it a little, you know, a little extra something. And then I'm not keeping anything here because of the hose up there. So this will make a good stepping area to get at the hose. And I'm thinking of putting some type of hose guide right here, maybe a decorative one, so that it doesn't, you know, go over onto my plants. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll give you progress on this at another time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.